So this is the big question. Should I own a firearm? Well, the short answer is yes, you should if you're able. Maybe you're someone who doesn't own a firearm, nor do you understand the importance of owning one. There's a lot of mindset things that I believe actually prohibit a lot of people from going out purchasing a firearm. And today I'm going to talk briefly about some of those things and hope by the end of this video that you have a deeper understanding of why owning a firearm is so important, so stick around. So my main reason for owning a firearm is for personal and home defense. Now I know you've probably heard that a lot of times before, but it's so valuable. All you have to do is turn on the news or even go outside to understand the need for why protecting yourself is so important. Now I know that there might be some people out there that think they don't need a gun because of the old rusty Swiss Army knife that they have in their pocket. So at the first moment somebody gets a little out of hand, all they have to do is whip it out of their pockets, give it a little bit of jab, and everything will be okay. Now if you're a black belt in karate or you're Superman himself to where you can just shoot the webs out and pull the gun out of the perp's hands, then hey, all power to you. Or maybe you're somebody watching and think that all you have to do is grow out your fingernails super long and gouge out the other person's eyeballs. But really though, if you're not one of those types of people and you're somebody who can actually legally and financially possess a firearm, then I believe you should as a means of protecting yourself and your household. So this video is for those who are able to own a firearm, but for just whatever reason simply don't. So let's look at how much the world, or specifically America, has changed since CV-19. So let's talk about crime rates. I don't have the exact stats, but like I said earlier, all you have to do is turn on the TV just to see how much the world has changed from the years leading up to 2020 with defund the police and the riots. I did, however, look into the national average of law enforcement response time, and what I came to find was in 2017, the average response time for law enforcement was 10 minutes. Now again, America's changed a lot since the years leading up to 2020, so we can probably expect that the response times of law enforcement are way higher, especially of those in inner metropolis areas. So let's talk about that for an example. Let's say you live in an inner city area where it takes 30 minutes to an hour for law enforcement to show up to your door in case of emergency. Now, if you're able to own a firearm and you choose not to, I want you to ask yourself this one question. Could I defend myself or my family in the event of an intruder entering my home when law enforcement is 30 minutes away? Really ask yourself that question and think about it as you go throughout this day or week. Now, let's talk about defense for another while we're at it. So let's say you're in line at a gas station and an armed robber comes in and holds up the place, aiming at the cashier. Now, if you're someone who has a gun and who is well trained, odds are you're a good candidate to be able to subdue that threat and save the life of that individual on the other end. So take that as an example that if you don't want to do it for yourself, then think about who are the people in your day-to-day life that you could protect. At the end of the day, you need a way to protect yourself and your household in the case of a crisis. That's what this video is about. I hope that you got a lot of value out of today's video, and if you did, consider leaving a like. And also share this video if you're somebody who has a firearm who might benefit from this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.